Hi, fire signs. Welcome back to Octavia Insights. We'll be going over December 20th through the 26th for all my fire signs, starting with Aries, followed by Leo, and ending with Sagittarius. Sagittarius, folks, I'm going to be doing a birthday reading for you guys. I know it's a little bit overdue, but I've been making some changes, some living space changes, and so I totally missed last week. Anyways, I missed quite a few weeks for your birthday month reading. That'll be coming up next. All right, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, folks. I hope you have a wonderful holiday, upcoming holiday. This is for the week of December 20th for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising. Let's see what we got for you. Also, join me Tarot Tuesdays at 8 p.m. in the evening. I do free mini readings. If you'd like to join me, please do. The link will be in the description box below. All right, let's go. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising. What do we have for the week of December 20th through the 26th? Well, it starts off looking not so great, but basically it might be because the finance is a little tight. You know, it's not a it's tight. It's not a we're starting off the week on a negative tip. Like, we've spent so much and we're trying to recuperate on our spending. Some of us may be coming home for the holidays, and we have to take control of the situation. Now, with the Knight and the Chariot, this might be a car, a vehicle that you might end up having to spend money to take care of your vehicle, and maybe that's why we're like a little tight with the funds. Also, there may be some spending that is happening because of home, or going to home, or visiting others at their home. So it feels like a really tight week financially. However, you know how to have fun. You're gonna realize, so what? Things are tight, but I'm really enjoying myself with my family, with my friends. I'm really enjoying taking this time to be with folks. And even though you have some real issues that are going to cost you money, you're going to have a great time with your friends, with people very close to you. I also see you kind of waiting to get news, and this would be in reference to your work. And this news is going to be like, it's going to be just what you wanted to hear, just what you needed to hear. And I'm seeing that that's going to get things moving. Also, speaking of moving, there is movement of changing locations. But I feel like it's a good change, because it goes from a place that, you know, you may have not been so happy with, to home, like to a place that you call home, to a place that fills you with like even lightens your load, or you feel stable and secured, and you feel more in control of, you know, it's kind of like that that energy that I'm picking up. Yeah, I think for the week of December 20th to the 26th, it's like you're going to be able to let go of an old winter coat, because you're feeling really warm, like the people around you is keeping you warm. You know, it's almost like you're coming back to the sun, you're coming back to sunshine, you're coming back to your joy, you're coming back to a place that's familiar to you. And that's a wonderful time, especially during this week of celebration. Make sure you're not drinking and driving. You know, be cautious with that. If you weren't feeling well, this time when you're not feeling well, it's like you're gonna put your worries aside as far as your health concerns, your health issues. You're going to make like solid steps. Like, let's say, okay, for example, these two cards I consider health related. The Chariot sometimes I consider health related too, but in terms of taking control or taking charge of what you need to do to take care of your health. And I'm seeing that when you do that, like you walk through this, you get to where you want to go, is where you end up getting that control. Like you're leaving a place that's kind of you feel isolated or it's desolate, and you're going back to a place of sunshine, of joy, of love, that you start gaining control of your health issues, and that's reason to feel better, even physically. I feel like you kind of find the secret to your own health issues. You kind of find the things you need to do just from making that move, that physical move. Yeah. Once you're here, I think you're going to find that you got to make those plans, Aries, when you're in a good space. You're going to be able to move forward on plans that you've had for a while, but you haven't been feeling that energy to work on it. I kind of like it, Aries. I hope you like your reading too. Hold on. This could be related to not only your health, but work. You know, keep in mind, these are general readings, so I usually say what I think first, but take what I say and move it to your specific situation. I try to keep, because it's a general reading. Oh, I am going to take this card. This is for my Leo. Sun, moon, rising, folks. Sometimes, Aries, like I was saying, sometimes, shoot, I forgot what I was saying. Ooh, I think I am going to take these cards for Leo. Sun, moon, rising, the week of December 20th through the 26th. Yeah, let's see. Leo, Sun, moon, rising. Join me for Tuesdays, Tarot Tuesdays at the Clubhouse for free mini readings. I hope you're doing well. So far, so good. You might have to make a decision between two places, two things, or two people. Okay. It could be a decision based on your financial investments. It does look like you're feeling very successful at work or successful at what you do for a living. There is something though that you're kind of deeply, really meditating on or really in deep thought of. And I think you're kind of reviewing the success of what you bring to the table at work, you know, how you're moving forward. But there's almost a concern or fear of betrayal. And I don't know if it's fear of your current position or of a new idea or new, like if you have to make a choice between two people, it might be because there's a sense of betrayal, but you feel you've invested your time, your energy, your love to this person that Leo, you're not sure if you want to continue doing that. It's kind of interesting read. But I still feel like you kind of know what to do, but you don't want to do it just yet. Like you don't feel it's the right time to, you know, take your things and go. Sort of like you're waiting. You might be waiting for your money to grow. Either you're saving or you're investing, and you're sort of waiting to be like you have a certain number, and then you're going to bounce. You're going to like grab your kids and you're going to go. Very interesting. Here's the thing, Leo, you're almost like tapping into your intuition. And you're recognizing that you might be chasing someone who isn't quite there for you. And maybe that's where you're feeling the betrayal, because you're like, wow, I give you so much of my time and I share my resources with you. I've worked, you know, with you, and you're gonna do me like this. But you don't know how to or when to cut. I'm sure you pride yourself in feeling that you can, but I feel like you're emotionally tied to this person, and it may be that you don't want to hurt your child. Maybe you don't want to cut them off because you know it's going to hurt your child. And so you're kind of waiting it off. You're just waiting for the right time. But in the meantime, you feel like you're sacrificing a lot. And that has you kind of also feeling like I can't do anything right now. Like I'm on a stalemate. I can't move. I can't do what I need to do because I really have this little person in my mind that I have to guide in their life, because that's my responsibility to them. And so, you know, a good cry might do you a world of good. A good bath might help you kind of soak your troubles away. Cry in the bathtub if you need to, but you are going to need to do something spiritual for yourself to revive yourself and to gather your place of emotional stability at this time. Really interesting read, Leo. Let me know if that resonates. If you could send me a comment. I'm kind of curious how, if it does resonate, exactly how it resonates for you. All right. Moving on to our Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. Happy birthday, Sagittarius. Happy belated birthday to a lot of my Sagittarius friends. This month has totally, the last 2 weeks of November, I don't know where they went. I feel like Thanksgiving flew by, and once Thanksgiving hit, my God, it's now December 20th, and I'm like, what happened? So my apologies, Sagittarius, but I will be recording your birthday month. Sunday, Moon, Rising. Please join me Tuesday nights at the clubhouse. Description is below. Let's see what we got for our Sagittarius peeps. Week of December 20th through the 26th. This is pretty nice. I really like this, Sagittarius. I feel like, wow. Zowie. Wow. First of all, I'm seeing abundance. So much so that you are able to give to those less fortunate. And maybe you're thinking about, maybe someone's asking for a helping hand, and you're thinking about how you're going to do this. But you're trying to be fair, you're trying to balance that out in your own life. Because you have been taught in your lessons of life, the lessons that you have learned in your life, you have learned that your blessings come in its time. You have learned that your prayers are answered, and they're answered in divine time. And because it seems like you are feeling secure with this, because your higher self, your high self has shown you over and over again, it's almost like, it almost feels like you have grasped a new way, or a way of believing how things work. Maybe you even learned a new, like your eyes have been open to a spiritual belief that you only learn through your experiences, It looks like you have a financial security around you, and you want to do something for someone very important to you, maybe your mother. You're thinking about it, but you want to try to be fair. Like, it's almost like, excuse me, like, you can do it all. You can purchase something all by yourself. But because of the lessons you learned in your life, you've learned you got to split it. You got to divide it. So if you have siblings and there's a gift that you want to purchase for, let's say, your mother, you may be collecting from your siblings for that gift, and they're gonna probably cry, poor me, I can't afford it. And you're like, okay, I'll spot you, but you're going to pay me on a weekly basis. You're going to pay me back, in other words. That's being fair, but that's being fair because you've learned a lesson. If you don't, then you kind of lose your abundance, your blessings. I'm not saying that, hear me out, I'm not saying that when you get money, you got to hold on to it. No. I'm saying when you get money, you got to be smart and fair about how you spending it. whether it's for your siblings or your mom or even for yourself, that you have learned to balance the right, you just learned how to manage better. And that is a really good lesson learned. You may even be looking at some organization or charity work or even a charitable, like a nonprofit organization, may be needing your services, or maybe needing your assistance, or you may be working for or in a nonprofit organization. And this too has opened a partnership or a communication you have had with your higher self. You may be praying at this time for a relationship to come into your life, because remember I said you have been receiving things you've been praying for, but you're just kind of waiting for that person. And two people actually might come into your life, but I don't think they're going to be elevating you. I think it may be the other way. So be patient with that. Be patient about, don't jump into anything. And I know you're probably thinking, I've been waiting for so long, there ain't nothing else for me to jump into. I'm just saying, what you've learned, take that lesson and apply it with the person you're thinking of connecting with, and see if they have learned the same lessons or even better lessons than you have. I'm just saying, go up, okay? Don't settle. And yeah, Sagittarius, that's what I have for the week of December 20th through the 26th. These topics might be something that you may be playing with in your mind. If that's the case, please shoot me a message at the comments below and let me know how it worked out for you. Okay? Until then, bye for now. Have a wonderful, wonderful fire signs. Have a wonderful holiday with your friends, family, and loved ones. Take care.